Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. I am so excited to be back here filming some yoga flows for you all. So some of you will recognise that I'm in a slightly different area in my house. It's because just outside of the frame that you can see there are mirrors and all sorts because we're having work done. So sadly I'm kind of on a different camera, I have no microphone and I'm in a slightly different place whereby you can't see the top of my head. So against all odds, I will film a yoga flow for you. So we're going to do a bit of a core power yoga flow. It's going to be quite intense. We're going to stay quite low down because I don't want you to lose me out the top of the frame. What I would like you to grab hold of before we get started is either some kind of like tea towel or some nice kind of thick socks, because we will be moving our mat to one side and just doing some work on the wooden floor. If you don't have a wooden or kind of slippy floor that you can do this on, then just do it as you can. I'll try and give you a modification if the sock and tea towel situation isn't for you. Okay, so let's get started. I'm gonna have my socks off just so I can really ground down. I'm gonna come to a kneeling position, close off the eyes, just place the hands down wherever they fall naturally onto the thighs. Grow tall through the spine, through the crown of the head. And just settling now into our practice. Taking a moment to set an intention for this short but sweet practice today. Knowing that even though you may have come to this practice through the luring name of abs and core and all of those kinds of things, and maybe the power yoga and getting a sweat on, just knowing that actually yoga is so much more than that, and we set our intention of what we'd like to offer to our practice today. On an inhale, just draw those shoulders up to the ears, and then we'll exhale, sighing out through the mouth. 2 more, inhale. Last one, inhale. Fluttering open the eyes, coming on over to all fours. And just give our spine a little bit of a wake up call. Inhaling, lifting the chest, keeping it nice and soft to begin with. Exhale, round the spine. Inhale, lift the chest. Exhale, rounding the spine. Inhaling, lift. Exhale, round. Come back to neutral. Move that left hand into the center line. Inhale, sweep right arm up into the sky. So we open through the chest here. You want to try and keep the core switched on throughout. If we lose sight of those muscles in our core, that's when we tend to slump and slouch into the lumbar spine, our lower spine, and that's when we get a little niggly problems there. Exhale, come down, place that right hand, and then inhale, sweep the left hand up and open. So feeling that stretch through the front of the chest. And release. Place both hands down, spread through the fingers, tucking under the toes. You're going to fly the bottom up for our first downward facing dog. And you're going to start to just pedal out through the feet one by one. So if you're maybe living in a slightly tighter body, or you're in the earlier stages of your yoga practice, just knowing that we just do what we can, always listening to the body. If it gets too much, modify, or just take child's pose. So here, staying in our downward facing dog, engaging that ujjayi breathing. If you don't understand what that is, that's absolutely fine. Just deep inhalations and exhalations through the nose. So already starting to build a little bit of heat in the body. So
So downward facing dog, although can be used as a relaxation posture in between some harder, more advanced balances and things, it's actually, when you stay here for quite a few breaths, it's a super intense posture. Really having to stay strong in the shoulders and engaging that core. Breathing here. On an inhale, you're going to wave the body forwards to a high plank. Okay, so really pushing up and out through the shoulder blades. So we've got the top of the spine is kind of ever so slightly rounded, where we're staying really strong here. So feeling the core really kick in now. Staying with the breath. And on an inhale, you're going to lift the right knee and bring it to the right elbow. And you're going to bring that right knee to the nose. And you're going to take the right knee across to the left elbow. And release back to plank. Good, okay. Lifting, inhale, left leg, bring knee to elbow. Left knee comes to the nose. Take it across to the right. And release it all the way back. High plank, holding here. And then we'll work down through a vinyasa. So either coming down to the knees or coming forward onto the toes. Inhaling for upward facing dog or cobra. Exhaling, downward facing dog. Beautiful. See, now downward facing dog feels like a rest, I bet. Not getting too comfortable though. On an inhale, rolling, waving the body bone by bone forward to your high plank. Exhale, take it back. 4 more. Inhale, reaching forwards. Exhale, all the way back. Inhale, high plank. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, high plank. Exhale, downward facing dog. Last time, inhale, high plank. Hold. Bring the right knee to the nose. Breathing here. Send it back, switch, left knee to the nose. Release and go straight back to your downward facing dog. Now, is everybody else's core and shoulders and arms and everything on fire? I know mine definitely is. Okay, coming down to the knees. So now's the time, either popping on your socks or you can place your tea towel or little flannels or something underneath the feet. We're going to just half our mat, come over or to here. This is where your hands are going to go. And so you can either pop down the tea towel, you're going to come to this high plank. So either, like I say, you can be on the socks and you can just pull in and out on the socks, or if you've only got a little cloth or something, then we can use this. So from plank, you're going to bend the knees in and then send them back out again. Okay, so just before, things to note. This movement is very strong, okay, and the tendency is when your shoulders get tired and your core's a bit tired, the tendency is to come in and drop the hips, and then we're in a bit of a situation where we're going to have some issues on the spine. So you really need to stay tight and switched on in this core, strong in the shoulders, and only come in so far that you feel comfortable on going back out. Okay, so we're going to do 5 of these. When we're ready, inhale, forward. Exhale, back. Inhale, 2. Exhale, back. Inhale for 3. Exhale back. Inhale for 4. Exhale back. Inhale for 5. Exhale back. Beautiful. Drop the knees down. Just sit back on the heels. Have a moment. Let's just give the wrists a little bit of love. Okay, hopefully you're all still with me. Now, ideally, you're going to have socks for this next one because we're going to alternate legs. Okay, so so if you are on a tea towel, maybe find 2. Those of you guys that aren't able to work with this whole sliding mechanism, you're just going to be walking the feet in, walking them back out, and alternate like we're about to do now. So from here, kind of similar to like a mountain climber that you might do in the gym, but we've got a lot of precision happening here. So right knee comes in, and then we switch it with the left. Right knee in, switch the left. And we keep working, being super cautious of that spine. We don't want to let the hips go too high either. Keep it going. Few more. One more each side. Whew. And release. Okay, I hope you guys are as tired after that as I am. Gosh, that was intense, right? Bring your mat all the way back. Your socks and your tea towels may come off. And we're just going to send our way through a downward facing dog. It never felt so good, right? Then when you're ready, you're going to just jump those feet through to seated. Coming down to sit back on the mat. Okay. We will just actually come into a little bit of a stretch, a seated kind of forward fold to regroup. So legs out long, Paschimottanasana. Inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale, coming into that forward fold. Again, staying with that Ujjayi breath. On an inhale, reaching all the way up. You're going to bend the knees in. Bring the bottom forward just a little bit closer. Arms come out straight. So feet are about hip width apart, and super slowly we're going to work our way down to the mat. So we're lying down. Breathing, smiling maybe. I'm right next to a turned on radiator right now, which is not a good place to be when you're as hot as I am. Okay, holding here. And slowly release, soft, soft. Just window wipe those legs side to side. Okay, our little finisher. You're going to take the legs up into the sky. So you can either point the toes or flex the feet, and do not mind. You're going to take the arms out. We're going to move up a little bit. So maybe interlacing the hands behind the head, maybe just having this mudra here and finding where our energy source is pointing. So you're going to drop the right leg to about a little way off the mat. And then you're going to inhale to the left. So you're going to go to the outside of the left leg. Exhale back. Inhale center. Exhale back, switch legs. Inhale right. Exhale back. Inhale center. Exhale back, switch legs. Inhale left. And back. Inhale center. Exhale back, switch legs. Inhale right. Exhale back. Inhale center. Exhale back, switch legs last time. Inhale left. Exhale back. Inhale center. Exhale back. Whew, last one. Inhale right.
And relax, hug those knees in, just gently let the head, the neck soften, and take a little rock side to side. Beautiful. And then you're going to take the arms either out to cactus or T shape, whatever you have space for. And you're going to drop the legs over to the right side, head goes over to the left. If you're wanting to deepen the twist, then you could take the lower leg, so the right leg, and place it on top of the left. Oh, it feels so good. Really nice deep stretch after working the core. Coming back through center. And now switching sides, legs drop over to the left, head goes over to the right, and obviously deepening that stretch, that spinal twist if it feels good to. And coming back through center, hugging those knees in again. And then you're going to slowly drop the hands down, let the legs lower down to the mat. Be super careful. So I want you to see how far you can get the legs so the lumbar spine, the lower spine, doesn't come off the mat. So it might be that they can only go to here. That's fine. You're going to see where they can come to. Slowly, slowly, slowly lowering those legs down. And then you're going to roll on over to your front. And you're going to place the hands underneath the shoulders, separate the feet. On an inhale, lift into a high cobra. Just breathing here, so nothing too extreme. We're just stretching out the front of the body. So breathing. Slowly releasing all the way down and then pushing through the hands as you bring yourself back into either a narrow leg or a wide leg child's pose. Whatever feels good, but just let the forehead, wherever you are, let the forehead melt down onto the mat. Just feel that connection now. Forehead is grounded. The lower leg is grounded. Maybe the palms of the hands, maybe the backs of the hands, depending on where you are. All with that connection to the earth. Just staying here a little while. And then gently peeling your way all the way to kneeling, coming round to a comfortable seated position. Fluttering, open the eyes just to get yourself there. Find that spot, settle down, and just close off the eyes, bringing the hands to heart center. Grow tall. Come back to that intention that you set at the start of our practice. Like I said, even though you may have come to this practice today on the search for a workout, which you hopefully did get, there's also so much more to our practice than that. So I invite you to join me every Sunday for yoga practice. Thank you so much for being here with me today. Namaste. Thank you guys so much for practicing with me today. I firstly just have to apologise about the sound quality. I know, I just don't have my microphone because of the nature of the camera that I had to use to be able to fit in the frame. So that's just how it is this week. Normal practice will resume very soon once my house isn't looking quite how it is right now. But like I said, Every Sunday there will be a yoga flow going live. Also make sure that you are both subscribed on YouTube and following me on Instagram, because we're going to be doing a few more kind of 7-day challenges throughout the year, getting some special guests involved as well. So it should be really, really cool, and that Instagram is where I will announce all of those. And then make sure you hang out with me for my Wednesday videos as well. So it's all sorts of stuff, either chattiness or activewear hauls and stuff like that. So just sharing an insight into everything that I like and everything I do. So thank you so much. Have a wonderful day, and I will see you again for yoga soon. Bye bye.